GSL Season 2, Codex Renaissance.
Hear that sound? That's the nerd conch being called. Nerds are coming out from everywhere.
Yeah.
Coming out of bushes, popping out of manholes, climbing down from trees.
Rightfully so.
Because the GuMiho versus soO match is happening right now. Only one player can move on Artosis, and then we have half of the round of 8 set.
But wait a minute. Doesn't this guarantee us a non-Protoss player in the round of 8?
A what?
A non-Protoss player in the round of 8?
Doesn't that ruin the tournament if we don't have only Protoss?
It might. I don't want to say that it's going to, but it might.
Well, what are we going to do if there's more than one race in the round of 8?
We can fix it for the round of 4, I promise.
Okay. I'll hold out hope there. Because my goal, my dream, by the way, if you've been following our StarCraft 1 show that we do alongside this, the KSL, we only have 4 Protosses in the Final 4.
Yeah.
My dream is to have a Protoss win the GSL Code S, and then we have that Protoss face the StarCraft 1 Protoss from KSL, and decide which Protoss is best in which StarCraft.
You know, Warcraft 3 Orc versus
That's
Orc.
right, that's right. Okay, game one is ready. Kairos Junction's our map. GuMiho versus soO. Let's do this.
Storm Gaming, GuMiho. Chivo, soO.
Well, not sure what we'll end up seeing here in this series. I think that GuMiho is likely to go mech. It's pretty strong right now. Hope to see some BCs. That low ground wall oftentimes turns into BCs. The Zergs are getting better against it now.
I really do look forward to this match. I think this should be very close. I'm hoping this is going to be a long series too. We go to game 3, we have more game time here. I feel like we've kind of moved through today pretty quickly with all the short games we've had.
Yeah, no, it's a very fast day, but very exciting day. Like, the games have been pretty good. A lot of different strategies and everything as well, which has been a mainstay of this season.
So we've got an expand on the low ground here. Factory here to add to the wall. It's our honeymoon.
Whoa!
Oh, happy honeymoon, guys.
Their honeymoon, not your honeymoon.
I'm like, it's my honeymoon. Yay! Get the kiss in there, too. JJ. Roach Warren going down here.
This is a great place to go for your honeymoon.
Yes, this is.
Yeah, you're right. The Roach Warren, this is actually, I believe that this will be very good against that.
I like how you were like, no taste, this is their honeymoon, not your. I'm like,
you said, this is our honeymoon. I'm like, well,
I'm a
no,
mental.
you and I are not married.
I'm a
and
mental hospital patient. I'm like, I'm on my honeymoon now.
Well, you and I have been in the honeymoon period of a relationship for a very long time at this point.
Yeah,
but
no, I think we're at the point in time, Artosis, we don't sleep in the same bed anymore.
Maybe you're right.
No, but this Roach Warren push is going to be pretty dirty.
Yeah. So
especially with the add-on here at the entrance,
this is tough. It really looks like a BC build, but soO has kind of done this blind before even seeing that. Maybe he just kind of predicted that this could be the way, but rushing this build is very, very good. It's so hard to hold on. Like, you don't have any of the tools you need. First off, high ground is important. A Cyclone, a Siege Tank, a Banshee, all those things can be very helpful here. But you're making a few Hellions on the low ground. You don't even see the Roaches coming. GuMiho's in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, GuMiho's about to be in a world of hurt.
Yeah,
can't emphasize enough the fact that the reactor's there. This is also... although, you know, a lot of the weird factors as far as starting locations were, slowed down here in StarCraft 2, the fact of the matter is reactors' add-ons are always on the right side.
Yeah.
And therefore, they're sticking out like a sore thumb here which is an ideal target for the Roaches to come in here and immediately get some damage done. Now, the Hellions are going to go around this army. They want to try to kill workers instead of trying to actually fight straight up.
I think it's not a terrible choice. It looks like he just pulls drones back for the most part. Still gets 3. Gonna eventually break through.
Oh my God!
There is a Banshee on the way, and he's popping a Widow Mine. So, I mean, GuMiho's doing his best to try to defend this. Lots of damage, though.
I don't know if GuMiho is going to survive this, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it certainly doesn't look like it right now. But the Banshee is coming out. The Banshee can clear the rest of this.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine, but I think that the number of SCVs are going to be killed in this process.
It's certainly a lot. He's making another Banshee as a... Oh, my God. He just sat there through the vials.
Oh.
He's making another Banshee as opposed to going for BCs at this point.
It's a down and dirty game.
Yeah. Sure is.
Oh, my God. Almost did not get the Banshee out of there.
Okay, so he has 2 command centers, so he can rebuild his SCVs reasonably quickly and drop mules. But 35 workers to 11, that's quite a difference.
You know, these rushes, especially with the tech that the Terran's going for, are really, really tough to stop. This is actually a similar situation to the Immortal War Prism game, where Deer was hanging on. I wonder if we're going to have a similar end here, where, like, yeah, the Banshees can basically stop the rush from ending the game, but most likely can't turn the game around to where Terran will get into a position that's winnable.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, I mean, units like Banshees or Immortal War Prism are very handy because they can be utilized in all these different ways in defense, but Zerg is just going to play an actual StarCraft game from here on out and macro up, get the upgrades, the tech he needs, and there's very little that Terran can do. Terran does not have infrastructure.
Yeah, he really doesn't have anything going on for him except for a few Banshees and Cloak on the way. Seems like a very hard thing. Now, do you go Spire? It feels like this would be a very good time for it. Yeah, the Spire goes down.
Yeah.
It's just...
And this is also similar to that game that Deer lost. The Spire comes out. Banshees can't fight that.
Yeah. It was strategically really smart. Does have a Cyclone out.
Well, GuMiho is going to try to come out with those Banshees now.
I'm not sure how much he'll get done.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that much, right?
Maybe he could force a cancel on the 3rd or kill the 3rd if he really commits to it.
Which would be fine, but I think the mute attack is going to be so strong that there's no way to really come back.
Yeah, look at that. He's targeting down high mana queens, so not going to be a whole lot of anti-air left over here.
Spire about 80% complete.
Okay. The Banshees, I mean, yeah, you get a few queens, you get a couple drones here and there. soO definitely still at the advantage. Still more Banshees being made, and Banshees still do not hit mutas, so that's going to make that even harder.
Banshees need the upgrade where they fly a little bit above the Mutalisk and then fire on top of it.
Oh, it's when they are trying to land, but then they go upside down. All right, kind of nice.
Not bad.
Nice. Yeah.
Again, this is doing damage, and it's going to hurt Zerg in the long run, but I'm more concerned that there isn't going to be an actual long run when these mutas come out.
Yeah.
You know, that's the big problem.
That's a pretty tough one. The mutas are going to make a beeline across the map now. Might even catch those Banshees.
All right, some mutt justice here.
Mutt justice.
All right, the trajectory for the Banshees is not very good. GG, all right.
Okay.
That's one way for a game to end.
Well, GuMiho tried to rush up to BCs. soO kind of blindly countered it with a Roach Rush. That can happen. You know, you're playing that kind of greedy, quick BC rush. If they do a very quick attack against it, it's, you know, it's hard to hold on against that.
GuMiho looking a little bit stressed out. soO. Look at this anime villain over here. Unfazed.
Yeah.
Unmoved. GuMiho a little bit wiggly.
Okay, guys, we have a very exciting thing about to happen. Turbo Cruise is going to be our next match.
Say that one more time.
Turbo Cruise 84 is our next map.
Wow, I thought you were talking about some game on Super Nintendo, but that's a map in GSL?
It is. And we're finally going to see it.
Wow.
I'm excited. Will it just be Proxy Barracks? Will it be a macro game? I'd love to see a macro game.
I want to see a macro game. I'm really worried we won't have that, though. Our game has now loaded up. GuMiho versus soO. soO with a 1-0 lead. The winner of this best of 3 moves on to the round of 8 in the GSL Code S.
So we immediately see that it's going to be Proxy Barracks.
Oh, God.
It makes a lot of sense. We talked about this when this map was first announced, I think, on the Pylon show. And if you build barracks inside the green orbs, a drone will just never catch the SCV. It doesn't matter if they see it. And ranged units are far more powerful in those areas than Zerglings. Oh, he's not even going to build it in there. Okay, never mind.
But the Overlord, Artosis,
Yeah.
it's going where the proxy is.
Well, it definitely can't go through the center, so that makes some sense. My gosh, he's going to scout it right away.
Wait, this is 3 racks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Oh, okay. He was starting to veer upwards.
Yeah.
How funny would that have been if he just does a
Curve
scout
up in
and
that
dies?
direction.
Yeah. Let's see, does he send drones? Yeah, drones are coming.
Stone-faced killer, GuMiho. We have to see where the SCVs. There's some RNG involved here, as they're gonna randomly, rotate from one side of the barracks, to the other.
Okay, not the greatest targeting so far, but yeah, he's getting some good hits here. Okay, gonna kill one of the SCVs. Ooh, this is not going well for GuMiho.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Okay, GuMiho looks like so sad right now.
He is. Oh my God.
GG. Wow.
Well, this was a weird day of StarCraft.
Well, that's what I call StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
That's my kind of game. You guys want to get your friends into StarCraft 2? You show them that game.
That was a great game.
Okay?
That's going in soO's highlight reel.
Absolutely.
My God.
I'm going to go get a tattoo right after this show's done, because I never want to forget that moment where the SCVs killed the barracks.
Wow.
Oh, man. In all seriousness, though, poor GuMiho.
Yeah. GuMiho and Deer are playing really well this year, and just nothing's working out, unfortunately.
Damn. Well, soO moves on. Party moves on.
Okay. I mean, now Classic gets his anti-wish of playing soO in the round of 8. This is who he did not want from the group. I feel like soO didn't even show anything today.
Oh, Andy.
We will now have an interview with soO, the second winner of the round of 16 Group B.
선수 만나보겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
Congratulations, soO. Thank you.
자, 마지막 세트 승리를 확신하고
In the last set, you were certain of your victory, but you didn't look too happy.
진출 소감부터
How do you feel?
오늘 1등으로 가고 싶었는데
Today I wanted to be placed first, but then I ended up losing to parting, and I'm still
그래도
kind of mad.
일단 진출은 했으니까
But now that I advanced to the round of 8,
될것 같아요.
I'm a
네,
little
정말
happy.
축하드립니다.
Congratulations.
원희석 선수 이야기를 하셨는데요.
You mentioned parting,
불멸자 러시 정말
but parting's immortal rush
여전히
was
센데
really strong.
승자전 어떻게 프로토스전 많이 화가 아직 많이
You know, I
있어요?
think you're a little mad after the winners
32강
match.
때부터인가? 예전부터 계속 제가 토스 사기라고
From before, I used to keep saying Protoss is OP,
블리자드에서
and
네,
Blizzard
오늘은
kept
좀
not nerfing him,
이거는
nerfing
좀
Protoss.
보고 반성해야 될 것 같아요, 블리자드.
So I think Blizzard has
보고
to do
어떤
something about
조치를 해야
Protoss right now.
솔직히
Never
너무
changed
많거든요. 뭐
To be honest,
이름에 불 들어가는 게
there
좀
are just so many things OP about Protoss.
불사조.
You know, Immortal.
이름이 너무 세게 만들어놔가지고
Immortal's just OP.
뭐 그거 말고도 많죠. 뭐 분광기
There's just so much.
뭐그 정도?
네,
It's
그런
endless.
부분들이
I wanted
정말
to go to
화가
Reddit,
난다
I could've
이야기를
just gone to
하십니다.
I guess Protoss
하지만
makes you
오늘
mad.
백동준 선수 역시 프로토스인데 이 백동준
Deer,
선수 특히
who's also a
인간
Protoss player.
상상을 넘어선 날이기도 합니다.
He ended
이
up losing
부분은
today.
정말 축하드려요. 어떠신가요?
What do you think?
원래 제가 그 진출하지 않는 이상 잘 안 오는데 동준이
Unless I advance
웃음이
to the next
나더라고요.
round, I don't really smile much.
동준이가 저한테 제 앞뒤를 너무 많이 막았기 때문에
But after Deer lost, I was really happy.
이겨서 너무
And you know, he
좋았고,
kept getting in my way.
사실 오늘 떨어져도 괜찮았던 게
But you know,
동준이가 이기면
I
떨어져도
was,
상관없던 마인드로
I could
마지막
have dropped out today, and I would still feel
이런
happy.
식으로 했던 거거든요. 어떻게 운 좋게
But
잘
luckily,
올라가게
I
됐네요.
made it to the round of 8.
자, 백동준도 고병재 선수도 설마
Deer and
이런
GuMiho
박효린 하겠어? 이렇게 하다가 크게 당한 것
both
같습니다.
probably didn't think of
어찌
losing
보면
to
이런
today.
심플한 이런 올인들을 준비해 오신 배경이 어떻게 있을까요?
So, any strategies you
사실
prepare for
올인 했던
today?
게 다 하나도 준비하지 않은
You know, all the
건데
all-in rushes today
Yeah.
weren't
열받아서
prepared.
했어요. 열받아서 했는데
I was just really mad, so I went for the all-in rush.
하더라고요.
And the enemies all were startled from that.
이제 올인도 좀 해줘야 될 것 같아요.
So I feel
네.
like all-in rush is an
맨
option
때
in the
보여줬던
future.
그 빠른 타이밍의 땅굴 러쉬도 굉장히 강력하던데요. 이거는 준비하신 거죠?
Your fast tempo play was
그것도
really
원래 여기 오기 전까지
mesmerizing
준비 안
today.
했는데
아 그래요?
How do you feel?
아까 저기 앉아 있는데
You know, I was sitting in the lobby,
갑자기 떠오르는 거예요. 그래서
And then
VOD
I-
막 찾아봤거든요. 이레이저라고
then I
저그가
sort of this
땅굴
eraser
장인데
build,
걔거 보면서
and then I
해봤는데
I
동준이가
I
딱
saw
제
eraser's
예상대로
build, and then I thought I would incorporate
원래
it.
초반에 빠른 서치 오면은 좀 안 통할 수 있는데 역시나 배제왕
So yeah, I used his build.
오늘 생일이라고 하시는데 배제왕 이 메시지 전달해주고 싶으신 거예요?
근데 원래 보통 생일이면 이기는데
It's Deer's birthday today, by the way,
생일이 아닌 거 아니에요?
and you know, on your birthday you normally
그러면
win.
다시 한번
but he
확인을
lost.
해보겠습니다. 자, 8강 이야기 바로 해보겠습니다.
Okay, let's talk about the round of 8
와,
now.
여기서 부부가 8강에서 만나게
In the
됐네요.
round of 8,
김도우와의
you will be
8강전.
playing against
정말
Classic,
어윤수 선수는
your
안
other half.
올라왔으면 좋겠다 하셨거든요. 어떠신가요?
이번에 도호 형이랑밖에 연습을 안 했어요.
You know, I only scrimed against Classic in preparation.
제가 많이 져가지고 도호
I
형이 솔직히
lost
말은
to him a
그렇게
lot
했어도
in scrims,
저
and
올라와서
although
좋아하고
Classic
있을 것 같거든요.
did say that he didn't want to meet me,
이때 방심하고
but he
있을 때
probably
한번
did
뒤통수
want to
때려주고
meet me
싶네요.
in his
네,
mind.
뒤통수 때려주고 싶다. 어윤수 선수도 8강 가면 결승이었거든요. 이제 피할 수
So
없는
Sue
전쟁
is
마지막
now
각오
moving on to the round of 8.
들어보겠습니다.
Any last
도호
words?
형이 요새 너무 잘해서
Classic has been on a roll these days. He's playing so well.
그래도 항상 8강에서 그 거의 최강이라는 상대들을 많이
But in the round of 8, I've always played against formidable
이번에도
opponents.
자신감 있게
So
해서
with this
또
time, I will play with utmost confidence
가보겠습니다.
and make it to the
네,
finals.
다시 한번 8강 진출 축하드립니다.
Thank you again for the interview.
네, 어윤수 선수
Thank you for the
만나봤는데요.
translation,
B조 경기
Andy.
최종 정리 확인해 보겠습니다.
What a short day. What time is it? What is it? Almost 3:50. We
My
started at
favorite
1.
part of any quick GSL is you trying to calculate how long the show was at the end.
Well, this was much shorter though than what we normally get. We're normally about 3.5 hours.
No, it was certainly very fast. I mean, so many rushes did go down. A lot of very quick games where people are leaving quite quickly because there's really no way to come back.
I'm really glad that after that last game, we know how to finally play on that map like the pros do.
Gosh, I was hoping to see
What a
something
teachable
there,
moment
but
there.
Yeah. I guess that's that. GuMiho and Deer, two guys that are playing fantastically this year, are out. What else can you say?
Quick plug here, guys. Episode 4 of the Tasteless podcast is going to be coming out on Monday. Get that wherever you get your podcasts, or you can get it on the YouTube channel. Now, here is what the bracket looks like so far. We have half of this set. Classic versus soO, Hurricane versus Party. I'm especially excited about Hurricane versus Party.
Yeah, no, it's just fun to see Party play right now and see what kind of trash he's going to talk.
Not just that, but the fact that Hurricane could move on to the Final Four.
Yeah.
That's a huge moment.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely could. It's a big moment for both of them, I think. And then Classic versus soO, this is an amazing match. These two are old friends. They've played so many times. It's ridiculous.
And we're going to be back next week. We're back onto the usual schedule here. We have GSL Code S every Wednesday at 6 p.m. KST, and then every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. KST, and then every Saturday at 1 p.m. KST.
Yeah. And we'll be back with that Group C and Group D. Both fantastic groups as well. This has been a really great round of 16 thus far. I've enjoyed all the games.
Uh-oh.
It's a boy band. And their
It is.
manager.
Special. The elite Mexican player is here. He is ready
The
to get
destroyer of SOS and finalist of WCS. Can you make it through this group? That's a kind of dangerous group. We got two very aggressive players and then two more macro-esque players here.
Life is good.
Yeah. I'm happy. Everything is nice. We have great matches coming up. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday for that.
Crazy games today. By the way, wish Deer a happy birthday. It was his birthday. We didn't find out about that until right at the end there. If you're in our audience, hang on to those tickets. We do have a giveaway at the end of the show. Some very rare stuff, some rare swag that we're giving away here. I have a hard time with that word.
Swag?
Swag. I want to swag.
Yeah.
Is what almost came out of my mouth. But we have some cool stuff that we're giving away, and you definitely want to have some of that.
It's very rare items. So, yeah, I guess that about does it. Very quick day, very fun day. Round of 16 is killing it. If you haven't seen Group A, you just tuned in for Group B because you're a partying fan or something, definitely watch Group A. Had a lot of good games there as well.
Absolutely. And there's really not that much more to say here. I guess we'll just wrap it up then. Guys, thank you for joining us. We love you. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are.
This is my world.
Let's make it count.
I must practice stories. Next, GSL Season 2. Renaissance.